Hi, welcome. My name is April. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm also an energy worker, Reiki practitioner, medium, tarot reader, crystal healer, metaphysics, and all. We can talk all about that all day long. I recently published my book or workbook, Healing and Feeling, a spiritual workbook for inner healing. This book has been in the making for years, and maybe since last summer. So one day, let me tell you a little bit about the background and how this came about. Last summer, I was traveling from Guadalajara to Puerto Vallarta on the bus. It was a couple hours, and I was journaling on this bus. While I was journaling, I kept hearing a voice. Little did I know that this would actually be chapter 2 is Power of Self-Talk and Reframing. So while I was on this bus ride, I actually started writing this book. And over the past year, it has just grown and evolved to what it is now. I write most of what I have learned when it comes down to spirituality and mental health. This is the book I wish I had when I first started my spiritual journey. It goes into 13 chapters, and each chapter is a little bit different. My favorite chapter here is probably chapter 6, where we talk about spirituality and mental health. This is a really interesting chapter. I will eventually go deeper into that. But just based on everything, I give everybody a bite size of basically everything that I've learned about spirituality and mental health. There's so much more about all of this, but I couldn't share all of it in here. It would have been a lot. There's 13 chapters in the book. So after every chapter, we have soul reflections, affirmations to remember, and crystal support. Crystal, basically, that can assist you with whatever it is that we are talking about in that chapter, the affirmations that go with that chapter, and the soul reflections are really questions for you to go deep within. These were questions I wish like my therapist would have had these lists of questions and was like, here you go, April, let's talk about all of this. No, these were questions that, because of my own healing journey and everything that was going on around me, observing people's behavior, my own personal life, that I was able to basically come up with these questions. And so that I'm very, very proud of when it comes down to this, because we really get deep in there. And I really hope that you're ready, and invite you to journey within, to really help yourself to really evolve into who you are meant to be. And that's the goal, purpose of all of this, is that to be able to share what I've learned, so that you may also get to where you may need to be. I'm very grateful that I was able to do all of this, and I hope that I can share with anybody who is ready to evolve to the next version of themselves, because this journey was not easy for me. I will say that. Even though I might be smiling right now, there were days where it was very, very rough. And so one of the things that I've always said is that talk therapy is not enough. And that's something that I talk about in here. That really, what helped me was all of the energy work in whatever way, shape, or form that took, because there was different modalities. It wasn't just one. And it's a matter of finding what works for you. And everybody is going to be different. Our soul has a different purpose. And what might be aligned with me might not be aligned with you. So it's a matter of finding what works for you. I definitely am very proud. I am grateful that I'm able to share this with all of you. So with all that being said, I invite you to evolve into the next best version of yourself. I am grateful for all of your support. Thank you so much for always walking with me and supporting me. I am sending you love and light on this journey.